Thank you so much. And then my dad and we got Wagamamas for dinner, which is always a lot of fun. I don't know if any of you guys live in the UK, but Wagamamas is an Asian-inspired restaurant. Probably not super authentic Asian food, but it's nice. I had some chicken ramen, and it was really good. And he had some sweet potato katsu curry or whatever it was, and he really enjoyed that. I like Akupapa a lot. He's a very, very strange man. I think, you know, I'm very old. I'm about 400, and he's even older than me. He's you know, back when we lived in the underworld, he used to be a bit of a tyrant, you know, sort of. But ever since my family and I decided to move to the human world, he's been very he's mellowed out a lot, and I love my dad very much. He's a musician. He plays the guitar, the banjo, and the mandolin. And I remember at a time when I used to live with my dad, the amount of times that it would be sort of 6:37 in the morning, and I would just barely be waking up. I would just be like, oh, just barely waking up. And then my dad would be downstairs, and suddenly you would hear the little, like, the wooden rustle of him getting his banjo off the shelf, and then old Dan Tucker was a fine old man, he brushed his hair with a frying pan, and he would start singing these old country songs, and I'd be like, and I would go downstairs, good morning, Dad, and he's like, good morning, Vox, my boy. How are you feeling this morning? I'm like, I'm fine. And then I'd go have some breakfast. He was very talented. He's a very talented musician. He used to have a band. That had some success back in the 90s, believe it or not. which is quite a lot of fun. What else can I tell you about my old?
ありがとうございます。さよなら。